Working on your live stream. Your stream will start shortly. Come on. Uh-oh. Why are we skipping frames like crazy? Okay. Let's boom. There we go. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, I believe we're officially live now. I think so. Let me check. Let me check. All right, we should be good to go. Hopefully it's not too laggy. My internet connection has been weird the past few days, really weird. So hopefully it's not laggy or anything. Hello, Shane. Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about a very important point that you've already experienced the worst, okay? Because a lot of this second fear has to do with the fact that you're sitting there what ifing. What might happen? What might happen next with my anxiety and panic? So that's what we're going over today. We're going to give it a few minutes, though, however, to let some people get in here. Let me see. Let me switch scenes real quick. I don't know why we have to do that to get the chat to pop up. Sometimes we have to do that a few times before the chat kicks in. Yeah, I don't know why that's a thing. Happy New Year, Wonder Bro. Happy New Year to you too. Hey buddy, hello. Tyler, Olivia, hello. Joe, hello. Good to see you all here. Let me try. Why is chat not popping up? Alright, okay. Sometimes you gotta give it a minute. Sometimes you gotta give it a minute. There we go. There we go. Happy New Year's Eve. Yes, yes. We're gonna be going into 2020, okay? Very soon. We're gonna be going into 2020. So I wanted to do a live stream tonight. What up? This stream is perfect timing. Well, that is awesome. Happy to hear it. We're gonna finish smoking here, and then we're gonna get on with the stream. The point of the stream. Oh, that is awesome, Eye of the Needle. Very happy for your progress. That is amazing. Congratulations. Like I said, fair warning, I'm a little snotty today. I don't know if I'm getting sick. I don't know what the deal is. But I think YouTube is being fucky. Is it being fucky today? Like, am I lagging at all? Can you hear me? Is everything like going all right? You know, is everything going smoothly? Hopefully you guys can deal with my snottiness today. Hopefully that's not too annoying. Yes, today we're going to be talking about you've already experienced the worst. Okay, we're going to get to that in just a moment. That is what we're going to be talking about today, because a lot of this second fear has to deal with what ifs. What ifs? What if? What might happen if? What might happen if? Right? Like that seems to be the main cause of concern for most people. So we're going to cover that today. Seems fine to me. Okay, everything's running smoothly. All right. So we're gonna hop into the point of this stream in just a moment then, and we'll get that underway. How's everybody feeling? Okay, New Year's is upon us. 2020. 2020. Mabbit is fine. YouTube is lagging when I scroll down to the chat. Okay, the vid's fine. Okay, as long as we're good, we're good. All right, you guys. Thank you for that $3 donation from Martha. I've never seen a Martha in here, but thank you so much for that $3 donation. I think you just went straight through the PayPal, which is fine. But keep in mind, you know, all the fancy stuff doesn't happen when you do that. But if you're cool with that, I'm cool with that. Thank you so much for that $3 donation. I haven't even started the point of the stream yet, okay? Okay? Oh, I love you guys. All right, let's get into it. We have waited long enough. You have already experienced the worst. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay, as I just said, a lot of the suffering comes from second fear. What is second fear? It's what ifing. It's getting up in your imagination and creating all of these fearful scenarios that never happen, but they keep you on edge, right? Why do they keep you on edge? They keep you on edge because, as we've said many times before on this channel, the body does not know the difference between a real threat and your imagination. So we sit around and we what if over things, over our symptoms. What if this happens? What if this grows? What if this turns into this? The body then feels it, and because of that, we get even more fearful thinking, and we're kind of stuck in this loop, right? I'm sure you're very familiar with this loop by now. So I'm here to ease your mind today, to tell you that if you've ever experienced a panic attack, okay, you have felt the absolute worst that fear can do to you. And sensitization is different than panic. Yes, panic comes in like these short bursts and, so forth and so on, and sensitization is more of a prolonged experience. But if you've ever been sensitized, if you've ever had a panic attack, you've already experienced the absolute worst that fear can do to you. Symptoms are limited. I know they don't feel limited in the moment, especially when you're working yourself up, with second fear. I know they don't feel limited, but they are. There's only so much these symptoms can do. They can only impact your body in certain ways. And once you have felt this more than once, then you've already felt the very worst that anxiety and panic can do to you. So chances are, if you've been here on the channel for a while, chances are if you've dealt with anxiety and panic for a while, you know your symptoms set. And you've already experienced the absolute worst that anxiety and panic symptoms can do to you. Now, what can happen is you can continue to scare yourself with second fear, thinking that maybe there's something else around the corner. But I'm here to tell you, all you're doing is keeping yourself stuck in this stressful cycle. There's absolutely nothing actually around the corner that's going to get you, or that you haven't experienced yet, or that might lead to your doom, okay? There's nothing around the corner that's waiting for you. You have felt what anxiety and panic can do, okay? And if you've been here long enough, if you've experienced these symptoms for a while, you have experienced the absolute worst, okay, at this point. So sitting and obsessing and what-ifing about what is to come or what might come is going to do nothing but stress you out, play off your tired nerves, and keep you in this self-created fear cycle. That's all that's going to happen. There's absolutely nothing else that's waiting to get you, that's lurking in the shadows. I know when you're in the throes of this thing, it can feel that way, it can seem that way, but I'm here to tell you, there's nothing out there that's going to get you. There's nothing out there that you haven't experienced yet that's ready to jump out and finally give you that heart attack you fear so much, or there's nothing that's waiting to jump out and get you that's finally going to make you go insane or crazy. Trust me. If it was possible to go insane or crazy, which happened to be my biggest fear, if that were possible, I would be insane or crazy by now. Believe me, I went through several severe bouts of sensitization. Most of them were very prolonged, and nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened. What did happen is I kept myself, okay? I kept myself, and I had to take responsibility for that. I kept myself stuck in this cycle of what if, which led to more fear, which I felt in my body, and I just kind of kept myself stressed out. Okay, that's what happened. That's what was going on. At the time, I did not know that. I was blaming the anxiety. I was blaming the panic. I was not taking responsibility for the second fear that I was adding. So at some point, okay, and I'm sorry if my voice is very stuffy right now. My nose is all stuffed up, but at some point you do have to take responsibility for the second fear that you're adding. You have to stand up, look in the mirror, and say, hey, the anxiety and panic symptoms can be there, yes, but I am adding so much second fear with all this what-ifing, okay? And that was the point of today's stream, to try to help you ease that what-ifing by telling you straight up, all right, that you've experienced the worst. You know what anxiety and panic can do to you, and that's all they can do to you. So at this point, you're just adding all this second fear, keeping yourself stuck in this fear on top of fear on top of fear cycle, all right? But at the end of the day, you're doing it for no reason, because nothing is going to happen to you. Nothing is going to happen to you. The worst that can absolutely happen is that you keep yourself stuck in this stressful cycle. But at the end of the day, there's going to be no physical death that's going to result as this. There's going to be no mental death, such as going crazy, that's going to, result as all this stress that you're adding on. Nothing is going to happen. You've experienced the worst that anxiety and panic symptoms can do to you, and right now you've just got yourself kind of stuck in this cycle unneededly. So that was the point of today's stream. All right, now we're going to hang out and we're going to read some comments. If you were just here for the point of the stream, it is officially over. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. I truly appreciate it, and I love you. So let's read some comments. Let's try to read some comments if I don't drop over from this illness or whatever's going on with me right now. You know, I don't feel that bad. I don't feel that bad. I'm just stuffed up. I'm just icky. So going crazy is my fear too. Yeah, I've got several videos on it because that was my biggest fear. That was my driving fear. I think a lot of it had to do with the adrenaline I experienced. And for some reason, you know, I don't know why people fear the certain symptoms they fear, what makes people different. I guess it comes down to whatever your fear is. So, for example, I feared going crazy, therefore, when I experienced adrenaline, it kind of like went hand in hand. In my mind, it was like, oh, I've experienced all this adrenaline, that means I'm going to go crazy. You know, I don't know, I kind of made that weird connection for some reason. Obviously, that never happened and can never happen to anyone, so... Great message as always. You have a real talent explaining and getting your point across with this difficult thing we all deal with. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. How are you tonight, bro? I'm doing good. Like I said, I'm a little stuffy. My nose is a little icky. You know, got a bit of a head cold. But other than that, I feel good. I feel good. I don't feel physically ill. I just a little bit of a head cold, I believe. It feels real, though. Yeah, it does feel real because you're adding all this extra stress, all this second fear, because to the brain, the body that doesn't know any better, a stressful, worrisome thought that you're entertaining might as well be a real tiger to the body. The body doesn't know better. So that's why it feels real, because to the body it is real. But we know it's not. We know it's not. We just have to stop following those thoughts, entertaining those thoughts, accept them when they come, but stop entertaining them, because they're just not, they're not true, and you're going to feel it in the body. And that's going to keep those nerves tired. What's up, Wonder Bro? How do you slow down the adrenaline that's there when there's no reason for it? Like, how can you calm the mind and body? Don't try to slow the adrenaline down. Don't try to run from any of the symptoms. That's something we never want to do. However, what you can do is practice acceptance. Practice not following those negative thoughts, you know, because we know the body's going to react. The body doesn't know any better. So what you can do is practice the two main keys, and over time, you will see a lessening of the symptoms. It takes the edge off in the moment too. I don't want to you know, don't underestimate the power of acceptance. It does take the edge off in the moment as well. But true change will come in time. Headaches, migraines, yeah, they can be common. How do you stop fearing the adrenaline? By embracing it, by seeing it for what it is instead of running from it. How long did you go through this, my dude? Oh, mostly my entire life. I wasn't sensitized my entire life. I only had like 3 or 4 bouts of serious sensitization, but I was always an anxious kid, so I've dealt with the whole anxiety thing for quite a while, until I found Claire Weeks and acceptance and started learning all this stuff and actually using it. But up until that point, pretty much my whole life, I always had anxiety issues. Jordan, thank you so much for that $5 donation from Jordan. I believe you went directly through the PayPal, which is fine. No big deal, but keep in mind, if you do not use the link in the description, you don't get all the Hall of Fame and the fancy stuff. But if that's okay with you, it's okay with me. I promise I'll stop saying that eventually. I just want everyone to get used to this new setup we got. But thank you so much, Jordan, for that. I really appreciate that. Can we get a bunch of clap emojis in the chat for Jordan? I'll give you a hug, man. I can't hug you for real, but I'll hug my mic. I guess Jordan could be a girl too, a female. Okay, it doesn't matter. Here's a hug. Thank you. Thank you for that $5 donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I have to head to bed. Take it easy, Joe. Hope you sleep well. Thank you, Wonder, for all you do. You are awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Rose. You set my nerves at ease. That is awesome. Happy to help. Happy to help. The tattoo story video, yeah, I know. I need to get on that eventually, one day. That's been on my video idea list for so long now. I need to get on that. We need to get that done. I wonder how many people would actually be interested in a video like that. Makes me wonder. I love playing with my my goatee here. Oh, I'm so snotty. I'm so snotty today. Odd stream time. Yeah, it's a very odd stream time. Speaking of streams and videos and YouTube, let me go check something real quick. It can be K. Yeah, it could be. Let's see. We surpassed 1 million views. That is awesome. That's recent. 1,020,000 some views. I forgot to do the tags for this latest stream. Boom, there we go. Yeah, it can happen on and off, yes. You absolutely must stay dedicated. But yeah, you can have your good days and your bad days, completely normal. Just about to head to work. Well, I hope you have a great day at work. Oh yeah, man. If it isn't obvious, I'm a huge fan of tattoos as well. Huge fan of tattoos. Holy shit, you type fast. I had to get used to it, right? Like, I spend a lot of time typing between coaching sessions and, you know, working on the channel and blah, blah, blah. Happy to wake up with you, Wonder Bro. Well, I'm happy to have you here. But yeah, I've had to spend a lot of time typing, so I just kind of got used to it. Speaking of coaching sessions, alright, there was a few people who were asking about those last time. I never got your Instagram messages or Facebook. I believe I checked both of those already. So if you're interested in that coaching session still, or anybody for that matter, make sure you reach out to me on the Wonder Bro Facebook page, Instagram, or Twitter, and we can talk. Make sure you do that. There were several people in here who was asking about them last time, but I don't think they ever got up with me, so just toss me a message on there. Just toss me a message. I try to check, you know, I try to keep up with all that stuff. I don't want anyone to feel like I'm ignoring them or anything like that. Might get a little dark in here. We gotta do some thumbnail work. I'm gonna do some thumbnail work while we're all just hanging out here. There we go. Oh, that is awesome. Thank you for that comment. Thanks, Wonder Bro, from the bottom of my heart. Love y'all. That is amazing. Congratulations. Hey, Wonder Bro. Hello. How are you doing? So let's see. We need to grab something we can use as a thumbnail. I'm just multitasking right now, getting a few things done. Ooh, I like that, but could we actually fit words in that? Ooh, I really like that. Okay. Want to give you an example of what you should do when adrenaline fear comes on? Absolutely nothing. Just continue doing whatever it is you were doing before it came on. Just continue doing whatever it is you were doing before it came on. There's no specific thing you need to be doing. Just do what you were doing before it came on. Just continue on. Those negative thoughts come, don't entertain them. Just keep doing what you're doing. Alright, let's see. Let's see here. So, okay. Ooh, I like that. I like that font. I like that font a lot. Okay. Yeah, we're just doing some thumbnail work over here. I need to get caught up on thumbnails. Stroke, drop shadow. Boom. Beautiful, beautiful thumbnail. Let's post that up. That easy. Right there. Boom. Are we good to go? All right. I wish you all the best. Keep on helping people, and beautiful things will happen to you. Well, thank you so much for that comment. I really appreciate that. You were our $100 donation the other day, I believe. Can everyone give this man or woman a round of applause, please? Because they are our all-time donator. The all-time donator just entered the chat, everybody. Can we give them a round of applause, please? Thank you so much. I think you sent that while I wasn't streaming, so I never got to thank you, and I'm going to take a moment to do that now. Thank you so much for that. That truly helped me out a ton. Seriously, I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was very, very generous of you, and I really, really appreciate that. I remember looking at my phone, and I got that while I wasn't streaming, and I was like, oh man, I'm not streaming. I can't show them how thankful I am. So I'm glad you're here now. I'm glad you're here now. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and search for all right, we should be good. Yes, that's what I like to see, the clap emojis. We just chilling in the fuzzy robe today, or tonight rather. Oh yeah, no problem, Big Worm. Sometimes that's necessary, right? Sometimes that is necessary. Oh. I may be getting sick, but we don't need those bad vibes, right? I ain't gonna think that way. Round of applause to everyone here and to you. Cheers. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, seriously. Yeah, that was awesome. You truly helped me out a ton. A ton. All right, we should be caught up. We should be caught up. Wait a minute. Maybe not. go. Sorry, I'm trying not to get too distracted, but we're a little behind on some work over here. All right. My chat cracks me up. I may have to go blow my nose soon. Jeez. Big stretch. Who are they overwhelming to? Your mind, the little voice in your head that says these symptoms are overwhelming? Yes, that's who they're overwhelming to. So right now you know yourself as that voice. Instead, just start noticing that voice, not becoming it, not touching it. That's what we need to practice. That's a good video idea. I like that. I like that. What? Yeah, my advice covers everything. Everything. The two main keys is the way to go. No matter what label you placed on yourself, my advice has got you.
I'm out.
What is this? They can, if you're sensitized especially. But what's important is that the cycle doesn't get started within the entertaining of the thoughts. That's what's important. Thank you so much for that $10 donation from Rose. There is a Rose in here. I know there's a Rose in here somewhere. I seen a Rose in here. Thank you so much for that $10 donation. I truly appreciate that. I'm so sick. Thank you so much. I'm gonna give you a hug. Okay, I can't really give you a hug. If I could actually give you a hug, I'd really give you a hug, because that helps a ton. So I'm just gonna hug my microphone, and you're just gonna pretend it's you, and let's just have a hug for a second. There we go. Hug. Thank you. Thank you for that $10 donation. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Yeah, that shit helps me out a ton. It really does. I don't know what I would do without you guys. Like, I honestly don't know. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. You're welcome. Yes, thank you so much. You are awesome, and you should pat yourself on the back. Hugs all around. Boom. There we go. There we go. I'm almost caught up on everything over here. It's taken me a minute. Yeah, living your life how you want to. Okay, this is a great way to show the brain that you're not in real danger. Okay, and in the meantime, though, while you're doing this with your behaviors, it's also important not to forget about our second main key, which is do not follow those negative thoughts, because they're pure imagination. They are going to play off your body, because your body doesn't know the difference between a real threat and just your imagination. So we never want to entertain those. So keep that in mind. 2 main keys all the way. This goatee is like so uneven. No, okay, it looks good there, but we're gonna have to do some trimming. Ugh. Stretch the neck out. Mind. 2. Let's see. I am so snotty today. Stop trying to. See, with acceptance, this is our point, right? Like, we know as an end result, with true acceptance, desensitization will come. So we don't want to get so worked up with obsession during the process. of I want it away, I wish it away, I wish it away, and then all day you're in this negative mindset, and your body is popping off over this because you're sensitized and because the body doesn't know the difference, right? So, you know, just stop trying to get it to go away. Just get back on with your normal everyday life and let it be there while you don't entertain those negative thoughts, and you'll see firsthand what happens. That's why there's two main keys: the behaviors and the whole mind game. Mind game is very important as well. Two main keys. We're gonna lay back. We're gonna lay back. You gotta think of it that way, like, to your body, your negative worrisome thoughts about, oh, when's the sensitization gonna go away, is gonna be seen as a tiger, which is just gonna keep your sensitization aggravated. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? It's tricky. It feels normal to kind of want to obsess about how you feel and how much progress you're making, but you don't want to obsess too hard about that, because any sort of worrisome negative thought is going to be taken the wrong way by the body. I'm back. Hi, buddy. Hello, Craig. How have you been? We're just all kind of chilling and hanging out. I'm a little bit sick and stuffy. You can probably hear it in my voice. Video games. You guys know I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. It's awesome to hear, Craig. Welcome, welcome. Get everything evened out, straightened out. If you missed the point of this stream, guys, and you're interested in it, because I see a lot of people getting here kind of late. If you're interested in the point of the stream, don't forget that it will be uploaded, and you can always rewind and watch it from where you are now. Don't forget that, because you guys know me. After we make the point of the stream, we usually just hang out for a bit, talk a whole lot about nothing and a whole lot about everything. Hey, well, you're in the right place. Keep watching the videos, keep learning, keep practicing. It'll come. You play console, or are you more of a PC guy? I used to be a console guy, but ever since building my PC, I've been totally a PC guy. Like, I don't think there's any going back for me. I don't think there's any going back for me at this point. It's like once you make that switch, it's like it's game over for console. Keyboard and mouse all the way.